So today we find out University of Southern's Cheaters quarterback got stabbed. Check it out. Exclusive. Mark Sanchez stabbed in Indianapolis, hospitalized with severe injuries. Fox Sports has released a statement about Mark Sanchez's condition, acknowledging he was injured, but adding he's in stable condition at the hospital. Fox Sports says, "We are deeply grateful to the medical team for their exceptional care and support. Our thoughts and prayers are with Mark, and we ask that everyone please respect his and his family's privacy during this time." Hell no! Former NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez was stabbed last night in Indianapolis and is currently in the hospital with critical injuries, TMZ Sports has learned. Police received a call around 12:30 a.m. Saturday morning to a street in downtown Indianapolis for two injured people, and one of the people was the former first round draft pick. We're told Sanchez was rushed to a local hospital in critical condition. It's unclear what led to the violent incident. 38-year-old Sanchez was in town for his broadcasting gig with Fox Sports and was scheduled to call Sunday's Colts versus Raiders game at Lucas Stadium in Indy. The Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department released a statement Saturday morning in which they announced the incident involved two adult males, one who suffered lacerations and the other who suffered stab wounds. Interesting. IMPD says both people have been identified and appears this is an isolated incident, not a random act of violence. Before exchanging his pads for the mic, Sanchez starred at USC from 2005 to 2008, where he led one of the best teams in college football. He was then drafted by the New York Jets with the 5th overall pick in the 2009 draft. Mark played 10 seasons in the NFL. During his playing days, Sanchez was one of the biggest stars off the gridiron too. He was linked to some of the most famous actresses and models in the world, including Eva Longoria, Jamie Lynn Sigler, and Kate Upton. Mark married his wife Perry in 2023. The couple has 3 children together. We're going to see if this is right here. All right. MPD is investigating a physical disturbance that happened near Senate Avenue and West Washington Street on October 4th, 2025, around 12:30 a.m. The incident involved 2 adult males, resulting in one man receiving lacerations and the other sustaining injuries consistent with stab wounds. Detectives believe this was an isolated incident between the 2 men and not a random act of violence. Both individuals, who are not local residents, have been identified. IMPD aggravated assault detectives are continuing the investigation and have reviewed video footage of the incident. Both men received medical treatment. The man with the apparent stab wounds remains hospitalized in stable condition. The case will be presented to the Marion County Prosecutor's Office for a charging decision. It is the police of the IMPD Public Affairs Office to not identify victims or suspects in incidents unless the suspect is arrested, charged, and being sought. Interesting, because, hold on. Correction, former USC, University of South Central quarterback got stabbed. Man, this is crazy because we thought, damn, bro, Mark Sanchez got stabbed. Well, it turns out, I ain't gonna hold you. Mark Sanchez got stabbed up by a 69-year-old. Roll it.
Following some breaking news right now, Indianapolis police have arrested former NFL quarterback and Fox television analyst Mark Sanchez after sources tell us he attacked a 69-year-old man in downtown Indianapolis early this morning. Well, that victim fought back and stabbed Sanchez in the chest. This all happened at a bar right across the street from the Indiana State House. CBS 4's Gabriela Mirando is near that bar where it all happened and breaks down what we know.
Sanchez was in town to broadcast the Colts versus Raiders game tomorrow with Fox Sports. Police were called to this pub along West Washington Street a little after midnight, say they found Sanchez with a stab wound to the chest and another man badly cut. A trail of blood still stains the alley and the sidewalk here. Our sources tell us the man who stabbed Sanchez told police he was making a food delivery when Sanchez told him he couldn't park in the alley. That delivery driver claims Sanchez then started following him and making threats before attacking him. He says he first used pepper spray against Sanchez, and when that wasn't effective, used a knife to defend himself. Sources say the driver had significant injuries to his face. Sanchez was taken to a local hospital in critical condition and rushed into surgery. Police say he is now stable. The trail of blood goes right in front of Pronta's Pizza, where staff says it was a shock to see this morning.
Again, it's just unfortunate that these type of things are happening in Indianapolis, and specifically such a beautiful downtown area. We have conventions, we have people that visit from outside of the state, and that, what an impression that's going to leave on folks, that visit Indianapolis.
Sanchez was arrested for 3 misdemeanors: battery with injury, unlawful entry of a motor vehicle, and public intoxication. Sanchez remains hospitalized and has not yet been booked into jail. We're staying on top of this and will continue to update you as we learn more. Reporting downtown, Gabriela Mirando, CBS 4 News.
Hey, yo, you. Can you subscribe and turn on that bell too? Because when you do, you're helping unbiased, independent news.
We just gonna go straight to the source in Indianapolis. Several sources, including ESPN and TMZ, have indicated that former NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez was seriously injured in a stabbing in downtown Indianapolis early Saturday morning. According to information obtained by Fox 59 CBS 4, the individual who allegedly stabbed Sanchez is claiming self-defense while calling the former NFL quarterback the aggressor in the encounter. Now, y'all remember, they said they got video footage. According to the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department, just after 12:30 a.m., officers responded to the 300 block of West Washington Street on the report of a person shot. When police arrived, they found one person stabbed and another injured. IMPD announced that Sanchez has been arrested for his role in the incident. He was arrested at the hospital for battery with injury, unlawful entry of a motor vehicle, and public intoxication, which are all misdemeanors. Sanchez remains in the hospital and has not been booked into the adult detention center, according to IMPD. Police sources and court records indicate the victim is 69 years old. According to IMPD, a physical disturbance happened that involved 2 males, with one man receiving lacerations and the other sustaining injuries consistent with stab wounds. Both individuals involved in the incident are not local residents, IMPD said, but the police department abstained from releasing any further information about their identities at this time. Fox 59 CBS 4 obtained additional information about the incident, however, including the account of the individual involved in the stabbing incident with Sanchez. According to this source, the stabbing took place near Loughmiller's pub and Eatery. Sanchez was allegedly stabbed in the chest, taken to the hospital for surgery, and the individual listed as being in critical condition, police sources say. The second individual also reportedly had significant injuries and claimed Sanchez was the aggressor in the incident and that he was merely defending himself with a knife. According to CBS 4 and Fox 59 sources, Sanchez wasn't cooperative with responding police officers. The second individual involved in the incident reportedly told the police he was making a food delivery when Sanchez told him to leave and that he couldn't park in the alley. The victim claims Sanchez became aggressive and he tried to use pepper spray to defend himself. When this didn't work, the victim claimed to stab Sanchez in self-defense. It is important to note that Fox 59, CBS 4 sources said that Sanchez has not yet given his account of how events folded. Both Sanchez and the other victim were transported to hospitals. Sanchez was scheduled to broadcast the Colts versus Raiders game at Lucas Oil Stadium with Fox Sports on Sunday. 38-year-old former New York Jets quarterback starred at USC. We don't really give a damn about the University of Southern Cheaters. Anyways, it says that's from Fox Sports. We don't care. Let's go to this. Indianapolis Mayor Joe Hogsett issued the following statement. I'm monitoring reports of an altercation in our city involving 2 individuals who do not appear to live in Indianapolis. Our city takes pride in being a destination that draws people from near and far, but it's important that everyone who visits or enjoys our community does so respectfully and peacefully. I'm grateful to the IMPD officers and Indianapolis EMS medical professionals who responded immediately to provide life-saving care. IMPD continues to thoroughly investigate this isolated incident. Several NFL players have also chimed in, including former Colts punter Pat McAfee. Man, this is heartbreaking and scary to read. Godspeed on your recovery, Mark Sanchez, McAfee posted. Former Jets receiver Keyshawn Johnson also posted. Damn, man, prayers up for my guy and USC brother, Mark Sanchez. This is ridiculous. United States of Southern Cheaters. University of Southern Cheaters. But anyways, let's get into it. So that old man pepper sprayed him. They pulled out the knife like, Hungar, Hungar, Hungar. And hit that man with the Zorro. Bruh. Mark Sanchez, you got did in by a 69-year-old allegedly. Now, it could come out that, hey, the 69-year-old was wilding, but for that man to feed you pepper spray and stab you, bruh, that liquor must have hit harder than them damn butt fumbles that you was doing. Anyways. I ain't gonna hold you. He gonna get fired, bro. First off, he's going to be fired because ESPN, Fox News, all of these cats, they don't want nothing to do with drama at all. So expect a swift firing once they get the reports. The thing is this. How the hell is he gonna talk and he gotta stab him in the chest? Nigga, I'm in pain. What you want me? 6'2", old white man, track hawk knife. Get him now. Bald head. Talk with a lisp. Like, what the hell is he supposed to do? You can't identify nothing. And I ain't gonna hold you. He went to University of Southern Cheaters, a.k.a. South Central. He ain't talking to the police. Nah, he from the hood, homie. So, nah, bruh. Mark Sanchez, if this is true, this is horrible. Like, this is bad. It was over. Like, it's flat out over. He won't have anything left. Now, what would this mean? He got to check himself in a rehab. Nigga, you out there in Indianapolis getting drunk the night before you're supposed to be doing this shit as far as your gig. And there's a thing that exists that people don't want to say, but I'll say it my damn self. There are a ton of professional athletes who get ripped and get smashed before the game. And we've heard this about Sanchez in his college playing days. I can't say I heard this about New York, but it would not surprise me. So, if this is who he is, this is who he is. And unfortunately, it just cost his ass a career. There are a ton of NFL players and people who are growing social media daily and sports personalities who want jobs, who would love to have this man's job. We just seen the end of Mark Sanchez as we know it. Now, if you was Ray Lewis, you got to stab people and kill them. That's for that take you did on Shannon Sharp. But other than that, bruh, that sucks, man. You lose your job, you get stabbed by somebody that's almost 70 years old, bro. Nigga, them old cats ain't playing. Nigga, not in Indianapolis, not in that town, baby. No. Better get your, man. Bruh, and then, you know what might be even crazier? That man probably lived on the outskirts somewhere. I don't know, Plainfield or something. He could probably stay in Lafayette or something. He could be just visiting, taking long shifts and trying to deliver food and all this crap. And for you to act like, nigga, you the police, bro, you can't park here. You ain't even from here. You're not from Indiana as a whole. You ain't no Indiana. I ain't gonna lie. It is what it is, bro. Will I feel bad for him? No, I won't. Nigga, you 38 years old? 37 years old? You supposed to know better, bro. I'm just gonna tell the truth. You supposed to know better. And the fact that you don't, that's on you. I'm sorry. I know some of y'all will be like, damn, Nash, that's kind of messed up, bro. He deserves this, he deserves that. Nigga, it's something about elderly people with me, bro, that's gonna resonate highly. I don't give a damn. You lucky that old man ain't have fire on him and put some bullets in you. You lucky about that. That man said, nah, I'm going for the jugular and put one in your chest. Stop drinking. You in a professional setting, meaning what you do from dusk till dawn, you supposed to know. You on the clock always. You represent not only the NFL, you represent Fox Sports. Not only do you represent all of that, you represent a standard of what people are supposed to do, and you decided not to. So it is what it is, if this is true. Now, that could be a whole nother story, and Mark Sanchez could be innocent and litigation and all this crap, but the fact that they said camera footage exists and they was quick to arrest his ass lets me know that either he's guilty as sin or it's going to exonerate him. One of the two. So we'll see what happens. If he's innocent, then shit. Oh, man. Arrest his ass, take his ass to jail, and see if you could go ahead and put up them dukes. Because ain't no pepper spray in there. Ain't no knives. Well, there's knives in there. I ain't gonna hold you. There's definitely knives in there. So you already caught one. Let's see if you can catch some more. That's if the old man is guilty. But some is telling me Mark Sanchez is the person that's wrong in this situation. It is what it is. Hey, click right here to find out about Diddy in the 4 years. And if you haven't already, hit that like button, comment so you can be qualified to win one of these, and be a subscriber. I'll catch you on the next one. Click right here, and also click right here if you just want the playlist. Just let the videos play.